There's only one tire brand that can call itself legendary. Rebirthed from the depths of Baja and representing decades of racing heritage, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. This dominating tire is purpose-built for thrill seekers everywhere. The new Baja Legend MTZ. It's time to get what you really want in a tire. Silica reinforced T4 tread compound for enhanced wet performance. PowerPly 3-ply construction for sidewall protection and responsive handling. Improved 4-pitch side biters for bold looks and off-road grip. Proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. Gear up and roll with the American mud terrain legend, the Baja Legend MTZ.
What is up, everybody? I am Matthew Holt. This will be the 8th race of the National Rock Racing Association. I am super stoked to be with you guys. Wonderful, happy. This will be at Rush Off-Road Park, Rush Springs, down in Pineville, Missouri. Russ is the park owner. Him and his wife do a great job of hosting this event. This race is brought to you by Mickey Thompson and presented to you from Raceline. Raceline does some awesome stuff. They have cool new rims. The Rhino is what I'm running right now, and you can take them out and beat on them pretty hard. It's a lot of fun. They do a great job. Brandon Davis just dropped his orange wheels, which I'm kind of excited to see on that buggy, so pretty excited. Again, this is a little bit of a drive for some of the guys that are on the eastern side, for Tennessee, Kentucky, the North Carolina guys. That's quite a bit of drive for them because you're going literally from the East Coast to the Midwest, more of the western side of the Midwest, so pretty excited. What's up, Daniel Heckley? Clayton Smith, Don Curtis. We got all kinds of racers tuning in. Leaderboard has been changing a lot. I don't know if you guys saw that. We had a new leader for the last race going into it, Cooper Bentley. And then because, Timmy had a DNF, Cooper took over the lead by a few points. Then Cooper had a DNF, so now Timmy's back in the lead again. It has been total pandemonium this season. I am super stoked. We're just throwing dice to see how it comes out, who's going to get that Yahtzee. So it's been pretty much pandemonium this season. I am here for it. I love it. I am very excited to see what it rolls out with. But you all did not come here to see me chat. I'm going to do some drawings. We're going to start with the VIN class. There's 4 of those guys, Mr. Charles Christ, Don Curtis, Dustin Vaughn, and Justin Holback. Last race, we finally thought we were going to get one. Normally have one race a year-ish in the rain or mud or whatever it might be, and that race is usually Wildcat. So far, I think 7 of our 8 races have been in mud or in rain. It's been just craziness so far. We finally thought we were going to get away from that mud and rain, and it turned out that was not the case. It rained buckets on Friday, not once, but twice. So, yeah. The poor VIN class had to climb hills, which was, and again, crazy. Normally we're done with them. Course 1 takes an hour and 20, hour and 30 minutes-ish. Course 2, hour 10, hour and 15-ish for the VIN class. And, that's for all the Friday classes. We were there for 8 hours. It was crazy. We had 8 hours of 7.5, something like that, of actually broadcasting. So, totally crazy, but we are back in Missouri. So hopefully we'll have a nice dry time and we'll have a lot of fun. VIN class, Charles Chris, number 1. Don Curtis, number 4. Dustin Vaughn, number 3, which means Justin Holback, number 2. That was our VIN class. We love those guys. They do a great job. Next we'll do the youth. Youth sounds good. There's 7 youth. A little entry form here. We'll mix them all up. What's up, Mr. Bill Curtis, Don Curtis, Bill Curtis, both tuning in to watch. Appreciate you guys. We missed you at the last race. I'm sure as you watched us soak up all the mud again, you were not sad to not be there. It was a wild time. Very muddy. Again, they rerouted the course, did some things different. because we had 0 vehicles make it in the VIN class. 0 VIN class completions on course 1. And Justin Holback definitely gave it the beans. And didn't make it, unfortunately. But definitely had a lot of fun. Enjoyed it. All right, we're going to do a youth class. Do our little youth class here. Starting off with Mrs. Ava Garner, number 7. Blake Heckley, number 3. Claire Holback, number 1. Collier Holback, number 2. Dallas Heckley, number 6. Hunter Vargo, number 4. And Ramsey Trainer, number 5. Again, that was our 7 youth class. We also have 7 bounty class, so we'll do them next. Appreciate the old bounty guys and all they do. Again, those guys take a beating. Like, I know, I kind of bang that little drum all the time, but it is so true. I have so much respect for the bounty guys. They just to go out there. Shout out to Josh Krapinski and his new little baby. Beautiful, beautiful little baby, who he actually had at the race, and he had it there, and it was not bothered at all by any loud noises. Just chilled, relaxed, had a great time. Him and his lovely bride were there just having a great time, okay? Baby just chilling, not caring. So I just need to know how soon till Josh is having a youth racer. That's all I want to know, okay? It's got to be soon. What's up, Cheryl? Cheryl, that's that Ford team better half, you know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. We got 7 in our UTV bounty. Go ahead and knock them out. Alston Tidwell, number 3. Casey Howe, number 7. Shout out to Casey Howe, and I think, who else was over there? Casey Howe and Dylan Dowler. There's a handful of guys that went to a county fair like 2-3 weeks ago, a month ago, something like that. A buddy of mine named Tony was down there racing with him. Said he had an absolute blast, and we had like 5 or 6 or 8 UTV guys out there just having a blast. And Caissons were out there. Cody and Clay Caisson were out there. It was like a county fair with like obstacle course they had to run through and had some dirt and some jumps, and just went out there, had a blast, and it was so awesome. I was watching Snapchats of it on, I think, a little bit of Facebook and then some Snapchats. It was super cool to see all of my boys out there in their UTVs just crushing life. So shout out to all those dudes. You did a great job. It was very, very cool. And my buddy Tony was super stoked to be racing with you guys and said you guys were all awesome people. So, that's really cool. I like that, to see that, my sport and my race family, my off-road family, is out representing very well and doing a great job. So shout out to all you guys. Josh Kapinski, number 5. Madison King, number 6. Nathan King, number 4. Nathaniel Bell, number 1. Robert Trainer, number 2. All right, that knocks out the UTV bounty. Next, we're going to do a UTV stock. We have 10 of these. We did have some late entries at the last race, so again, we've always typically pushed those guys to the front. Oh, it's been a few years ago now. Clyde kind of changed the policy where he let the people in the front decide what happens with late entries, which I think is great because sometimes it could be beneficial to go early, and sometimes it could be beneficial to go late. So, if it's going to be a muddy mess and the things are going to get rutted out, it'd be probably an advantage to go earlier in the day. So, definitely kind of cool to see some of those guys push them to the back, and I think it's kind of honorary sometimes to let them go first, which obviously I love. All right, we're going to knock out our UTV stock class, starting with Mr. Brandon Davis, Mr. Orange himself. Number 1, Braden Upchurch. Number 9, Cody Caisson. Number 4, Coy Chappell. Number 3, Coy, I got you, dog. Dan Carter, number 7. Number 6, Daniel Heckley. Number 2 for Dylan Dowler. Number 8 for Don Curtis. Number 5 for Jay Stortz. And number 10 for Mr. Josh Krapinski. Again, that was our UTV stock class. And we're going to go to a quick commercial break. And we'll be back right after these messages.
Born Marion Lee Thompson, the world knew him as Mickey. In his unending quest for performance, he was obsessed, innovative, unstoppable. On the salt flats of Bonneville, he was the first to 400. At the drag strip and at the brickyard, he pushed the state-of-the-art to the limit and beyond. Off-road, he practically invented the sport we know today. Mickey Thompson set records to break them. With 485 to his credit, and he was once called the fastest man alive. Mickey Thompson's mantra? Stand on the gas. More than 50 years later, Mickey Thompson's winning mentality lives on, with products that continue to break records today. Mickey Thompson takes drag racers and off-road competitors to the winner's circle and into the record books around the globe. Enthusiasts worldwide choose Mickey Thompson for the street vehicles, race cars, and trucks they drive every day. We've been here from the start, and we're taking on the future with the same winning mentality Mickey Thompson was founded on. We never slow down, because winning never gets old. It's not a fad. It's not a fashion. It's who we are. We're rolling out the best Mickey Thompson lineup yet. We're going wider, taller, and faster, with the broadest product selection we've ever offered. The Mickey Thompson legacy lives on in everything that bears his name, because victory needs no explanation.
And we are back. Again, this is the 8th race of the National Rock Racing Association. We'll be in Rush Springs Off-Road Park in Pineville, Missouri. This race is, again, Mickey Thompson is our title sponsor this week, this season, so we love them and we appreciate all they do for us, as well as Raceline will be presenting this race. We're very, very excited, very thankful for those companies. Again, I have both of them on my buggy, which I love. Pretty excited. Again, Brandon Davis just dropped his new Raceline wheels. They're in orange with a yellow label, Mickey Thompson's. Very, very cool. We have Braden Upchurch just joined the chat. What's up, Braden? He was another guy at that county fair that was being represented by the National Rock Racing Association. They were out there showing out, doing an awesome job. Like I said, it was a lot of fun to watch. I watched some of it on Facebook. Like somebody went live, I think, doing some video stuff. And then I also saw a bunch of it on Snapchat from my buddy that was there racing, Tony. And did an awesome job, a lot of fun. And it looked like it was a really, really good time. Just a bunch of people hanging out. So huge shout out to all the National Rock Racing Association UTV Cup drivers and UTV stock drivers for going out there and just having fun with it and doing a really great job of representing us well and just doing a great job of having a lot of fun. All right, without further ado, we have UTV Cup. There are 13, which means we will have a lucky 13. What number will you be? All right. Oh, by the way, without further ado, I would like to show my OTTD, my outfit of the day. This is a Icelandic team called The Bomb. And they are an Icelandic Formula Off-Road team. I got to meet them in 2018, I think. 2018. They were part of the crew that came over and raced with us. Wicked awesome time. Got to hang with a bunch of them. Met a lot of cool people that year. Had so much fun. Very, very awesome people. Since then, Clyde and Zach have actually got to fly over there and do some cool stuff. So I definitely, this is on my to-do list to do some racing with them. I would love to be able to ship my car over there and race with them. So far, that has not happened logistically, but we're working on that. In the meantime, I'm going to try to fly over there at some point and race with them, even if I just hop on one of their cars. So shout out to the Formula Icelandic off-road team and all they do. There's a bunch of teams out there. I know the Viking team, they do a bunch of stuff, so it was very, very cool. And the Bomb guys, I got to hang out with a bunch. They're very, very awesome people. I have some cool pictures that I got to hang out with those guys, and they definitely hold my heart. So I appreciate all those guys and all the cool stuff they do. Even though this is not a UTV or a Bouncer shirt, they have raced with us, so I figured it'd be kind of cool tonight and showcase some of the other stuff we've done over the years. Clyde is a bit of an innovator. I know he's raced in other countries, so it's kind of neat to see some other countries come race with us. So we love them, and we love doing different fun, crazy stuff. We've had some four-wheelers and dirt bikes come race with us down there at Dyersburg, so a lot of fun. All right, without further ado, Alston Tidwell, number 4. Brandon Davis, number 12. Casey Howe, number 3. Clay Kaysen, number 5. Cody Kaysen, number 1. Cooper Bentley, number 6. DC Thompson, number 9. Dylan Dowler, number 2. Madison King, number 13. Mark Carpenter, number 10. Matt Myrick, number 7. Nathan King, number 11. And Mr. Tim Cameron, number 8. All right, that is the UTV Cup Series. Next, we will do the UTV Bounties are done. Bouncer will be the next one coming up. I'm excited. I'm pumped. For those of you who have raced at Rush before, they're a lot of fun. They're very, very cool people. Again, Russ and his wife are just very kind. They always have really cool shirts they make up just when you come there. A lot of the staff will have them on. They usually give one to me and Bree, which is really cool. They take great care. Like I said, Russ and his wife are super lovely. They have boats you can stay in. They've taken like big boats, like like what I would call a cabin cruiser, and they literally brought them and just kind of buried them in dirt. Now you can go and stay in them in their little cabins. You can rent stuff. Very, very cool. Very fun. I've never stayed in one, but they're cool to drive past, and they have campsites. They have a lot of hookups, amenities. Rush has a lot of military vehicles, which is kind of cool. So huge shout out to those guys for all they do. They do a great, great job. It's a lot of fun. They have some hills. We go up, we go down. We have some crazy cross sections. And then they have a short course area, which we brought in, and it's been an absolute blast. I had a very crazy, wild time there last year, and it did not end well, but it was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed it. I had an absolute blast. So the short course to me is a lot of fun because you can get out and go, and the harder you go into those high bank ovals, the more fun it is. So hope everybody can, nothing else, if you can't be there, hope you'll watch the live feed. It's definitely a lot of fun. All right, without further ado, bouncer class, here we go. Start with Mr. Ben Driscoll. Number 10, Brandon Davis. Number 9, Brendan Jones. Number 16, Chris Grigg. Number 2, Clint Garrison. Number 18, Colby Reich. Number 13, Colby's my boy. Cooper Bentley. 7, Daniel Bowman. Number 17, Daniel Heckley. Number 21. Make sure that's legible. 21. DC Thompson, number 6. Ethan Jones, number 15. Ethan Martin, number 5. Jack Porter, number 4. Jay Storton Ford Play, number 14. Clayton Smith, number 1. That guy has been setting it on fire lately. Him and Dan Bowman both have been just crushing life. Mark Carpenter, number 3. Matt Holtz, number 11. 2 number 1s. Nick Reich, number 12. Nick Reich, another guy that has a long drive. Anywhere I go that I get a whine about my drive, Nick's always like, oh, really? Tell me how about that, Matt? Because he's about 6 hours north of me. So if I'm heading south like 8 hours, he's like, doubling that basically. Randall Keys, number 8. Randall will not be racing there, but Mr. Tim Bacon will also be there. Mr. Rowdy, too. So he kind of showed up and dropped in with us at our last race at Pretty Place. Did a great job, had a lot of fun, did well. I'm very excited to see his new rig and see how it all plays out. I love it. It looks awesome. For those of you who haven't seen it, it is pretty epic, so I'm excited to watch it. And again, the Bacon family making a comeback. Richard Hodgins, number 19. And TC, number 20. That is your lineup, kids. Mic drop. I will go ahead and get all this stuff posted in the National Rock Racing Association season driver group. As always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to email me, call me, text me, Snapchat me, Twitter. I got it all. Most people know the lineup. I can text you or you can go season driver group. If you are a season driver, I know we got some other guys in there that kind of pop in periodically, but this is the order. I will get it posted here very, very soon. What's up, Mr. Clay Kaysen? Clay, you're jumping in right at the very end, buddy. I just finished the drawing. But are you ready to know your time? I'll give you time. Let's see. Clay Kaysen, UTV Cup, number 5. Is he racing stock class? No, I just see Cody's name. Okay, number 5 in UTV Cup, Clay. I know he's going to ask. All right. I believe that is it. If I see anybody else, I'm checking the live feed to see what else is going on. I've seen the Curtises in there. Upchurch is in there. Handful of guys watching. Well, I'm going to bid you all farewell, and hopefully everybody has a great night. I did some mud racing today. We had a local mud drag event called the Pony Express Days. It's just like a local county fair, but it's on the edge of my town. Very, very small county fair, but it's a lot of fun. It's a mud drag event that happens every year. It's been a blast. It's always a good time. Again, similar to the county fair, a lot of the racers went to not too long ago. Fair, a lot of fun, good times. Good. My family always runs. We run a couple of vehicles out there. One of my nephews, Reddington, we got to run out there today. did well and took home a first place category, took home a second place category, and was absolutely getting out there and hammering. He's 15, so huge shout out to the next wave of racers. All right, well, without further ado, I will catch up with you guys later, and good luck. Hope to see you all this weekend.
There's only one tire brand that can call itself legendary. Rebirthed from the depths of Baja and representing decades of racing heritage, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. This dominating tire is purpose-built for thrill seekers everywhere. The new Baja Legend MTZ. It's time to get what you really want in a tire. Silica reinforced T4 tread compound for enhanced wet performance. PowerPly 3-ply construction for sidewall protection and responsive handling. Improved 4-pitch side biters for bold looks and off-road grip. Proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. Gear up and roll with the American mud terrain legend, the Baja Legend MTZ.